So let's start. So yesterday we were talking about the circle equation or circle theorem, whatever you call it, which was
x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal to r squared.
this was the most generic form of the circle equation, where the way we have to visualize that is, this equation says that
If you have a circle, then h and k
that you see are the x and y coordinates of the center.
and r is nothing but the radius of the circle.
Yeah, Rush. How is it? So this is what we talked about in the class yesterday. This is essentially the circle equation or circle theorem, whatever we call it. And Sahit. So we talked about this equation, which is the standard form of a circle equation. Now, if your center is coinciding with the origin of the coordinate plane, meaning
This h and k becomes 0. When you put that, then that becomes x squared minus 0, nothing but x, plus y squared will be equal to r squared.
so
This is the standard form of a circle equation. When your circle moves such that
the center of the circle coincides with the origin of the coordinate plane, then your equation becomes like this. This is what we covered yesterday. Do you guys remember, or it sounds different? Yeah, okay. So we got, let's do a quick roll call and see who all joined. We have Anjani, Hashvita, Chris, Nirunya, Rehan, Riya, Sahit, Saranya, Thanu, Sriyan and Vishal. So welcome everybody again. So in today's class we are not going to rush for learning new things. We will try focusing on whatever we know about the circle equation. Are we able to apply that in a real problem that you guys will come across? Yes, Arus. All okay? Okay. So I'm assuming, do you guys know if Davik is joining today? No? You don't know. Okay. So in that case, after a couple of minutes, Arus, I will need your help to close the garage door so that you get a cold breeze rather than a hot air coming from the AC. So this part is so far clear, right? I mean, the circle equation should not haunt any of us, right? Or will it? Nirunya, Hasvita, Riya, do you think this is scary enough or this is okay? Okay? Alright, so let's move on.
what we'll do today is we'll look at some problems, okay, relating to circle equation and see whatever we know
Is good enough for us to apply that in solving related problems or not. Let's look at some of the problems. So I have a problem here. I don't have a problem, I have a question here that we want to solve together. It says a circle in the xy plane has its center at 7, 14. A circle in the xy plane has its center at 7, 14.
if the point 7, 34
lies on the circle, which of the following is the equation of the circle? And we have 4 options.
x plus 7 squared plus y plus 14 squared
Equal to 20.
x minus 7 squared plus y minus 14 squared
Equal to 20.
x plus 7 squared plus y plus 14 squared equal to 400 and x minus 7 squared plus y minus 14 squared equal to 400.
Okay. So here, I'm just reading the question one last time, okay? Because I want you guys to run. Okay? So I'm reading right now. If a circle in the xy plane has its center at 7, 14, if the point 7, 34 lies on the circle, which of the following is the equation of the circle? Okay? So this is what we are trying to solve. Before I try giving it a shot, yeah.
You want the answer is the equation, right?
So it says circle is in the xy plane. This is the coordinate of the center, and this point lies on the circle, meaning somewhere on the perimeter of the circle. It says find out which one of the below is the equation of the circle. Yeah.
Is it 4?
Okay. So I mean, don't say is it 4. You say my answer is 4. Let's see. We'll check. Okay. And I see 2 more kids have joined who were not there before, and that is Nikhil and Intra.
That's me. And that's me.
Me as in
Direct.
Davik. Okay. So I know Davik as Davik. I don't know Davik as Intra. Okay. All right.
Yeah, this is my other email, so.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Don't get worried about my dad jokes. Okay. My dad jokes are not to get you guys worried. So here, one last time, this question says that this is a part circle in the xy plane has centered here, and this is a point on the perimeter of the circle. Which of the following is the equation of the circle? So I got one answer from Arush saying, is it 4? Maybe, may not be. I want to know how would you guys approach this problem and then tell me what. Okay, so tell me the answer first. I will pick 5-6 answers from this class, and then I will pick one of you or 2 of you to explain how did you arrive at that answer. Okay, yes, Rian, go ahead.
I got 4.
You also got 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just plugged in 7 and 14 into the actual circle equation, and then I got it.
Okay, we will see. Okay, any other answer or any other thought? And again, I'm least bothered about the answer. I'm more curious to figure out how you guys are approaching this problem. So Riya, Daivik, Saranya, Anjani, anybody, tell me what is cooking up in your mind right now. Or how would you approach the problem? Obviously, I mean, tell me what answer you are leaning towards, and then we'll look at what is the thought behind. Rehan, give me some clue. Sahid, Saranya, anybody. You guys don't have to be shy with me, okay? Like you guys are not shy with your family members. Treat me as one of your uncles if that makes it comfortable. Uncle who keeps bothering you with math. Ashwita, any clue, beta? Nirunya, what's cooking up? Are you guys tired of me? Anjani, what's going on, beta? All quiet? Yes, Davik.
What is 734? Is that the center of the circle or?
714 is the center of the circle, and this is a point on the circle, meaning along the perimeter of the circle.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, So I know it might be a question for jump start, and everybody is kind of struggling or trying to gain the momentum. Yes, Chris. Little louder for me, beta.
I had the answer to the equation.
What is the answer?
It's number 4.
Okay, I have got 3 votes for number 4. Arush, Sriyan and Chris. They are saying answer is 4. Anybody who has a different opinion about it or different answer in mind? Ria, what do you think, beta? What happened, Tanu? You are one of the, what do you call? I always find you very active. What happened today? Hello, Purvi.
Sorry, I'm in my car, that's why.
I'm sorry, beta?
I'm in my car, like I'm not home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you coming to the classroom? No, I'm just
like,
kidding.
yeah.
I mean, hope to see you guys in the classroom sometime, but yeah, not a mandate. Okay. Purvi, you joined a little late. So here's the question that I have. We are extending our discussion on circle theorem or circle equation that we talked about yesterday. And today we are going to deal with some problems to see how our knowledge or understanding of circle equation can be used for solving related problems. So this question says, a circle is in the xy plane where the center of the circle is at 7, 14. And 7, 34 is a point on the perimeter. Okay? So it says find out which one of the below 4 is representing the circle equation for this given circle. So who can, I have got 3 answers so far. Let's see what David says.
I got one.
Fourth one. So 4 votes for 4th. Okay, now let me pick your brain. Okay, yes, Vishal.
I got the 4th one.
You also got 4th one. So this seems to be like the unanimous answer coming from each one of you. I don't know if that is correct or not, because I don't trust anybody when it comes to solving a problem. So let me hear from you guys. Arush, what was the thought? I heard from Sriyan, he said that 7 to 14 he substituted here, and that's how he got this answer. What was your approach or thought?
So since the x is 7, you're
Uh-huh.
plugging in the x minus 7, so the first one.
Uh-huh.
And then y is 14, so it'll be plus y minus 14.
Okay.
And then it's equal to 400 because it's radius squared.
Uh-huh.
And if one point is 34y, and the center is 14y, then the difference is 20 points since they're the same x-axis.
Okay.
And that's radius squared is 400.
Okay, let's see what David kind of did to derive or arrive at this option. Yes, David, tell me. What went in your mind?
So first I did 34 minus 14 to get the radius.
You did 34 minus 40 to get the radius. Okay.
Because, yeah, so that means the radius is 20. Then I got the formula for a circle.
Uh-huh.
Give me a second.
Okay. Chris, what are you thinking on the similar lines? Chris and Vishal?
Yeah, but I have to exactly try to find the radius because I knew in the question they probably would use like the decimal value as the radius, and so there's no like the perfect square root of 20. There's 1 for 400.
Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of use the elimination technique, saying that okay, it has to be radius square, and the only one that is square are these two. So you knocked out first 2 options, and then you said okay, fine, it's positive, so it has to be negative here, and that is how you arrived at option 4. Correct?
Yeah, so I did.
Okay. Now, so see, here's the advantage, right? I mean, now Chris, you will probably agree with me that you thought a little differently. David was thinking differently. Arush gave me the answer differently, right? But when you look at the joint effort that went in here, that helped us nail it down. Now let's look at the most rudimentary approach that I would follow, which will be more like, it's like a amalgamation of all the ideas that you guys gave me, okay? I'm going to do it the simpler way. My question says that the circle is in the xy plane. So I cannot solve it without visualizing the xy plane. This is my xy plane. 5, 10, 20, or I will say, okay, 5, 10, 15 here. Here I will use 10, 20, 30, 40. Now it says my center is at 7, 14. 7, 14. So 7, 14. Somewhere here is my center. And then one of the point is on the circle is 7, 34. So same x value, 7, 34. So same x value and 34 here. This is a point on the circle. So if I think of drawing this circle, I'm talking about a circle like this. And this is my center, 7, 14. And this is my point, 7, 34. Now, when you look at this carefully, this is a vertical line along x equal to 7. So if you have to find out the radius, you are essentially talking about the difference in the y coordinate between the center and this one. That gives you the radius. That's what David was talking about. So this 34 minus 14, here to here is 34, here to here is 14. So this difference is nothing but 34 minus 14, which is 20, and which turns out to be a radius. Now, our standard form of the circle equation is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal to r squared. What we did not know before was the radius. Now we have found it out. That is 20. 20 squared. 20 squared is nothing but 400. Done. Now what is h and k? H and k are the coordinate x and y coordinates of the center. What is my x coordinate here? 7. I'll put a 7 here. What is my y coordinate? 14. I'll put a 14 here. X minus 7 squared plus y minus 14 squared equal to this. Now, you will, if you follow this approach, see, I did not do anything special about it, right? I just borrowed everybody's concept and I just put it on the board. Now, see, this is the beauty of drawing or sketching. I mean, I'm not claiming that my drawing skills are awesome. What I'm saying is, it helps me visualize things. As soon as I put the center here and one of the points here, one thing is evident, my x value is same between these 2 points. So, if I look at the difference in the y coordinate value, that is the length of the radius. Done deal. After that, as soon as you get that, radius is 20, just by looking at this, right, your x coordinates are same, only y coordinates are changing. So that is the difference between your center and this thing. This is the radius. As soon as you saw that, okay, this is, just by reading the question, you found that, okay, this gives me the radius, which is 20. These 2 options are gone. Now, both the values are positive. That means something minus that value will remain negative. That is how your third option is also ruled out. Make sense? Or I'm just giving a different theory? Are you guys with me? Tanu, Riya, Rehan, Shreyan, everybody? It's relatable, right? That I'm not doing anything. See, I had this question. First thing I did was I just used my most horrible drawing skills to sketch it so that I can visualize this. And then as soon as I could visualize this, I got a lot of clue here that okay, I got my radius, put the value, and I had the coordinates at the center, put the value, that's it. Purvi, is it making sense, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Saranya, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hasvita and Nirunya, is it making sense, beta? Okay. So, circle equation, circle theorem, all fancy stuff. Those are only to scare you guys. Stay strong, don't shake. Just read the question a couple of times and you will see that these questions or these topics don't have enough merit to bother any of us. Let's look at the next problem. This time, I'm hoping that everybody has got their jump start done. So I will hear more answers from you guys. Next question is x plus 3 squared plus y minus 4 squared equal to 9. A circle in the xy plane has the equations shown here. If the x coordinate of a point on the circle is minus 3, x coordinate of the point on the circle is minus 3, what is the possible corresponding y value? So if I read this question one more time, it says, this is the equation of the circle given to us. Okay? And the circle is in the xy plane. The x coordinate of a point on the circle. So let's say this is I'm just doing a rough sketch, okay? Center, you have this equation. It says a point in the circle. Any point in the circle has x coordinate as minus 3. Find out what will be the y coordinate. And you can see how horrible my drawing skills are, because minus 3 of x value will not come in the first quadrant. I was just trying to help you guys visualize, okay? So don't go by what I've drawn here. Use your own judgment. Net, the question says this is the equation given to you, and any point on the circle, one of the points on the circle has x coordinate is minus 3. Find out what will be the y coordinate of that particular point. That's the question. Now let's see how much struggle we want to do. How do we want to structure our thoughts to get to the answer? And I would want everybody to give it a shot. Don't be shy. Tell me right or wrong. This group, my only request to each one of you is, if your answer is right or somebody else's answer is right, don't even bother. You just tell how you are calculating things, how you are approaching the problem, okay? Doesn't matter that is right or wrong. We'll take care of that, the difference, okay? Everybody got the question right? Okay. So the question says, this is the equation of a circle in the xy plane. X plus 3 square plus y minus 4 square equal to 9. One of the point on the circle has x coordinate as minus 3. Find out the y coordinate of that point on the circle. Yes.
Is y 7?
You will not ask me this question again. You will not say is y 7. You will say y 7. We'll figure it out, okay? I want you guys to be more confident than me. So I got one answer as, for that point where the x coordinate is minus 3, y 7. That's one of the answer, okay? I don't know whether you would want to rely on that, okay? Everybody has to do their own calculation. Yes, Sriyan.
I also got 7.
You also got y equal to 7. And again a question to Arush and Sriyan. You got 7, not negative 7, right? Okay, alright. Yeah, Vishal. Okay, yes, Vishal.
I got 7.
You also got 7. Anybody else? Yes, Devik. You also got 7. Anjani, Hasvita, Nirunya, Thanu, Purvi. Saranya. What happened to all the kids? Everybody is quiet. I mean, except the ones who have told the answer. Ria, give me some answer better. Right or wrong, we'll not bother about it. Sorry, better? You're still working on it? Okay. So you guys have 2 more minutes, okay? So that we can deal with more problems. And whoever is halfway through, when we start solving it, I mean, you guys can validate, what was your approach and was it in line with how it is supposed to be solved. Saranya, how about you,
Is
beta?
that a 9 after the equal sign? That's a 9, right?
It's a 9.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. Arush, can you help me close the door? And be careful with the table. Above one, yeah, above one. Yeah. Rehan, what's cooking up? How about Purvi? No response. Is it sounding difficult or complicated to anybody? No? Okay. Anjani, Ria. Ria is working on it. Let me not bother her. Anjani, Purvi, Thanu, Saranya. What is that, beta?
I got 7 for
Yours.
Y.
Okay, yours got a 7 for Y. Okay, that's good. How about Nirunya and Hasvita?
I'm also still working.
Still working on it. Okay.
I have also got 7.
You also got 7. Okay.
But I have a question.
Yep.
Couldn't it also be like, you can go down to the center, but you not have to always go upwards?
I mean, that's not part of the question, right? So it is not asked. So we can find out our answer based on the judgment that we make. Okay?
No, because I was saying like, suppose you have like the center in the middle, because that's where it is. And then you go, because -3 can be either below the center or above the center. So wouldn't that affect what Y is?
That's a thoughtful point of view. It's possible.
Because if we go down, then Y would be 1. Or,
Yeah.
It could be. But again, what I'll do is whatever value I get for x, that has to satisfy this condition. Right? And then as long as that is satisfying the condition, if you are getting 2 answers, nobody is stopping us from having 2 answers. But we'll have to evaluate. Okay, so now let me hear some point of view. So Vishal, do you want to explain how did you arrive at 7?
So first I inserted negative, I put -3 into the x value,
Uh-huh.
and then if you add a 3, it will be 0, so 0 squared is 0. And then so y minus 4 squared has to be equal to 9. So since I know that it has to be 3 squared equals 9, I can just make it y is equal to 7.
Okay.
7 minus 4 is 3 squared equals 9.
That's how you arrived at? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. David, Anjani, Arush, Chris, any other point of view? Chris has given me some food for thought. We'll evaluate that. But David, Anjani,
Can
Nirunya,
I also
yeah?
be 1?
Can it also be 1? Meaning?
Like 1 minus 4 is like -3 squared is also 9.
So that's what. See that's what I was. See, even I had not thought on those lines, okay? Because I had not looked at solving this problem. But Chris told me that okay, will it be only 1 point always, or can it be 2 points? And my answer to that is, it can be 2 points, meaning we are talking about 2 possible values of y. As long as that satisfies this condition, no question about it. Yeah. So we'll try solving it. David, Anjani, anybody wants to add something here? Purvi, anybody? No? Okay.
I'm gonna rejoin. I need to restart my computer. Everything is frozen.
No worries with that.
So, let me do a better job this time.
Let's say this is the equation of the circle.
And one of the points of the circle has x coordinate is -3. Find out the corresponding y value.
Now here, when I look at this equation, what do I see? X minus h square plus y minus k square equal to r square.
So I can rewrite this equation as x minus h square
Plus 3 I can write as minus into minus 3.
x minus h square plus y minus k square equal to 3 squared.
From that, what do I see?
R is equal to 3. This is my r square. And what is the coordinate of the center? Coordinate of the center is h comma k, which is nothing but here it is minus 3 comma 4.
Yeah. So I got my coordinates for the center as minus 3 comma 4.
Now let's try drawing it. Minus 3. Minus 3 will be this side. Minus 3 comma 4. Minus 3 comma 4. Let's say it's here. This is 2, this is 4. Minus 2, minus 4. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
So minus 3 comma 4. Yep.
With the second, why be 1?
Could be. That's what we are trying to do now. So whatever value I have here, I have found the center as minus 3 comma 4.
Minus 3 comma 4.
And the radius is 3.
So essentially what is happening is,
This is my circle. I know this looks a horrendous circle, but bear with me. This is a circle.
now it says, if the value of x is minus 3,
As I said, I need to do a better job.
let me do a better job. One, two, three, 2, 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 2, 4.
So it's minus 3 comma 4.
Minus 3, comma 4. It's here.
This is my center. And the radius is 3.
So my circle is going to be something like this.
It says,
So this is your center, minus 3, comma 4.
it says one of the point has x coordinate as minus 3.
So we are talking about the point here.
Or
Draw a line which is x equal to minus 3.
this is a line x equal to minus 3. So what Chris, Vishal and Arush and some of you were thinking that we are not talking about one point on the circle. We are simply talking about this point and this point. We have to find out the corresponding value of y coordinate, because x coordinate is given minus 3 something, minus 3 something. Now let's look at the equation. So this whole exercise is to make sure that we don't miss on any particular thing. Okay, it's very easy to get tempted to stick to one answer, but then when you draw the sketch like this, it gives you a very clear view that okay, x equal to minus 3 is not only one possibility. Let's simply talk about two possibilities. Now let's look at the algebraic part of it.
X is minus 3. So this is minus 3. Sorry, this is minus 3. So minus 3 plus 3 square plus y minus 4 square equal to 3 square. Minus 3 plus 3 becomes 0, that gets cancelled out. So you have y minus 4 square equal to 3 square. So y minus 4 equals plus and minus 3.
Because minus 3 square gives you a 9 plus 3 square also gives you a 9. So you have two answers for this. That's why when you take the plus scenario, y becomes 3 plus 4. When you take the minus scenario, y becomes minus 4 goes to that side, becomes plus, and then you have minus 3, which is 1. So you're essentially talking about y has two possible values when y equals 1 and other one when y equals 7. Does that make sense? Yeah? Saranya, Rehan, Purvi, Hansini, not Hansini, Aswita, Tanu, sorry for calling out wrong name, okay? Priya, everybody with me? So now, Chris, does it answer your question, beta?
Yes.
So here, again, courtesy my drawing skill, see a center is minus 3, this point is also minus 3. So you are simply talking about a diameter. That is minus 3. So I did not do a great drawing, but at least it helps you visualize. Yeah? So, what is the takeaway from this question? The takeaway is, even if it takes 30 seconds more, if it takes 50 seconds more, it is worth putting that effort. You certainly don't want to say 7 as an answer where you could have a possibility of 2 answers. And that clarity you will get when you do this sketch with whatever drawing skills you have got. Be it as bad as mine, be it better than mine. Doing that sketch clears a lot of dust. Davik, do you agree? Anjani, Hirunya, Hasvita, does everybody agree? I'm not saying that you have to work, everybody has to work on improving their drawing skills. If that is your forte, do it. If not, manage with skill level of mind. Okay, that's okay. At least that gives you clarity of thought. Okay. Are we ready to look at the next few questions? All right. Let's look at the next one. This time I have something which is going to sound little cryptic, okay? It's a word problem. So word problems are meant to scare us if we want to get scared. Okay? So this problem has a purpose of scaring us. Let's see if we are brave enough or we are falling the trap of being scared. Let's look at it. Can I have everybody's attention? Are you ready for next question? Okay, let me read it for you guys. In the xy plane, circle A is represented by the equation x minus 2 squared plus y plus 3 squared equal to 1. This is circle A. In the xy plane, circle A is represented by the equation x minus 2 squared plus y plus 3 squared equal to 1. And circle B is represented by the equation x plus 2 squared plus y plus 5 squared equal to 1. Which of the following statement about the two circles is true? So in the xy plane you have a circle A which is represented by the equation x minus 2 squared plus y plus 3 squared equal to 1, and circle B is represented by x plus 2 squared plus y plus 5 squared equal to 1. Which of the following statement about the two circles is true? First one says circle B is 2 units to the left of and 2 units. Okay, circle A, sorry. First option is circle B is 2 units to the left. 2 units to the left
left and 2 units below circle A. And 2 units left, and 2 units below circle A. This is one option. Second option is circle B is 2 units to the right and 2 units above circle A. B is 2 units right and 2 units above A. Third option says circle B is 4 units to the left, 4 units to the left and 2 units below A. And option 4 is circle B is 4 units to the right and 2 units above A.
Lot of words.
Yep.
It's 3.
It's 3. I love that. See, when you say it's 3, that represents conviction. Okay? And I'm not saying that earlier you were not confident. You were confident always. But the way you represent makes a difference. Okay? So I'm reading this question one last time. There are two circles, circle A and circle B in the xy plane. Circle A is represented by this equation, x minus 2 square plus y plus 3 square equal to 1. And circle B is represented by x plus 2 square plus y plus 5 square equal to 1. And says which of the following statements are true about the two circles. Circle B, the second one, is 2 units to the left and 2 units below. 2 units to the left, this is right and this is left. 2 units to the left and 2 units below. Circle A. Second option is circle B is 2 units to the right and 2 units above circle A. Option 3 says circle B is 4 units to the left and 2 units below. Circle 4 says circle B is 4 units to the right and 2 units above circle A. Did everybody hear the question completely or clearly? Tanu, Purvi, yeah? Yes, Vishal. One more? Once more?
Yeah, I was here.
Okay. So, it's... Okay. Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah.
There are two circles in the xy plane. Circle A is this, circle B is this. Circle A's equation is x minus 2 square plus y plus 3 square equal to 1. And circle B's equation is x plus 2 square plus y plus 5 square equal to 1. Based on these two equations, there are 4 options given and says find out which of the 4 options are correct about circle B and A. Okay? First option says circle B. Let's say this is circle B. First option says circle B is 2 units to the left of A. So A is here. Circle B is here. 2 units to the left and 2 units below. So probably A is here. So this is 2 units to the left and 2 units below. Second option says circle B is 2 units to the right of A, 2 units to the right and 2 units above. So B is here. Right and above. This is second option. Third option says circle B is 4 units to the left. So 4 units to the left and 2 units below. Third option is this one. Okay? And fourth option is 4 units to the left. 4 units to the right and 2 units above. So this is the first option, this is the second option. Third option is this one, fourth option is this one. Just by looking at this equation, we have to find out what is the position of A and B and which of the option is correct. I hope I was audible to everybody. Vishal, is that clear to you, Nabra? Okay. Hasrita, Nirunya, Riya, Shreya, and everybody. Everybody heard the question? Let's see. I have got one answer so far, and that is third one. That's one of the answers, and I'm not going to take it as is. I will certainly ask Arush to explain me why he thinks so. But before we do that, let me get answer from everybody in the class. So Rehan, Ria, Sahid. Sahid has been very quiet today. All okay, beta? I heard you were not well yesterday. Are you okay now?
Yeah, okay now.
Okay, good. Yes, Sharon.
I got 3.
You also got 3.
I was
So
thinking 3.
you also got 3. How about Thanu, Purvi, Nikhil? Yes, David.
I got 3.
You also got 3. Okay, Nikhil also got 3. So many 3s. Any other answer? And Saranya, what's your answer, beta? Working on it. Okay. And kids, don't think that I'm nagging. Okay, I'm just trying to earn some confidence for myself. That okay, are my kids able to solve it by themselves? Are they able to approach in the right direction? Okay, so if I'm asking, calling out your names, trust me, it is not for you. It is for myself. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm doing a decent job as a teacher. Okay. Okay, I'll give you guys 2 more minutes. In the meantime, I'll rush and get something for myself. So while I'm waiting for you guys to answer, I can relax. I got a chair for myself. Okay. Better? Okay. So, 2 more minutes, and or maybe 1 more minute. Okay, not 2 minutes. 1 more minute, and then we will see what kind of details we have got from everybody. So I'm sure Thanu, you are not able to work on it since you're in the car. But tell me what is going in your mind, beta. How would you approach this?
I'm thinking for 1 second.
Okay. So give me, see again, problems are to be solved with an approach. So even if you're not able to do it on a piece of paper right now, I would want to hear from everybody, including Tanu, that how would you approach this kind of problem? What cooks in your mind to get the idea of starting to solve the problem? Okay? So Nirunya, what's cooking better? What is going in your mind? Ashwita, Nirunya, tell me something, okay? I mean, something related to this problem. Nothing different. Anjani, how about you, beta? What is going on?
I still haven't got the answer.
Sorry, beta?
I said I still haven't got the answer.
You haven't got the answer?
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
Okay. So, just in the interest of time, I'll give you guys maybe 30 more seconds, and then at least hear some of you with respect to the approach part of it, so that no, we can all kind of collate that to build a common understanding about this. Okay? Okay. So So let's start. So Arush, tell me what went in your mind to get the answer 3.
Okay, so when you write it, circle A will be from the point 2, comma, -3, and circle B will be at the point -2, comma, -5. And out of all of these, the only one that makes a distance moving further is 3 because -2 is 4 away from it. -2 is 4 away from the left. Then
Okay.
+2, and the same thing for -2.
Okay. So here's the thing. I got one of the explanations. Sriyan, you want to say something?
I kind of did the same thing, but to like kind of like prove it and like double check, I basically found that the like center points for circle A is 2 and -3, and then for B it's -2 and -5. So then I drew a coordinate plane with like all those points on it, and I plotted each point down, and I saw that like you just have to move to the left by 4 and move down by 2.
Okay. Davik, I want to hear from you that when somebody says circle B is 2 units to the left, 2 or this many units to the right, or this many units above or below, what does it mean actually? Give me that basic understanding.
We like something that I think about how to explain this.
Okay.
I feel like I need to like think of how to put it into words.
Okay. Alright. Now so again, defining the problem has the clue for solving it. Okay. I know you guys know how to solve it, but I am always more greedy to get to the root of the problem so that I have less doubt with respect to how do I articulate it. See, now let's forget about these 4 options. Okay? Let's forget about this one because you guys know which one is what. Here when I look at this circle and this circle, these are 2 circle equations. When we looked at the option, it says circle B is this many units to the left, this many units above, this many units to the right, this many units below. For me, any circle has only 2 things that I need to be aware of. What is the center? What is the radius? Only 2 things. How do I locate my center? What will be the coordinate of the center? And what is the length of the radius? As long as I have these 2 information, so I will share. So what I'm saying is, for me the only way to recognize a circle is by finding out where the center is. Right? If this is my coordinate plane, if I say a circle, only thing that is fixed for me is the center. And these are all the points. And then the radius. If I know this circle versus this circle, how will I relate this? How far apart are the centers? Is it above? Is it below? Is it left or right? And how much is the radius? Here the good thing is, whatever is the radius here is the same. So that way radius is not going to create any contention for us. So the only way we would want to know the location of the circle is by knowing how far apart are the centers of both the circles, in which direction. That's what we are going to find out. And that will be our correlation point. Davik, Chris, does it mean okay to you guys? I mean, does it sound okay to you guys? Yeah? Shreyan, do you agree? So now that those 4 statements that we saw, circle B is 2 units to the left, 2 units to the right, 2 units to the above, 2 units below, whatever it be. We'll try relating it now. So now let's look at the equation. So since our radiuses are same, we have to just find out the center of both the circles and see how they are related. In this case, x minus x square plus y minus k square equal to 1. X minus x square plus y minus k square. So here, if you look at h for this guy
is 2 and k, meaning the x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is minus 3. That is how it becoming plus. Yeah. So the center for this guy is 2 comma 3. 2 comma minus 3 for the first one. Similarly for the second one, the h is minus 2 and the y is k is minus 5. That is how this is becoming plus, this is becoming plus. Because my equation is always x minus h square plus y minus k square equal to r square. My radiuses are same. So in this case, my h and k, the x and y coordinates are 2 and minus 3. That is how it is becoming plus, minus 2 and plus 3. And for the second one, it is minus 2 and minus 5. Yeah. So we got first circles x and y coordinates are minus 2 and minus 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4.
And literally I'm playing with the coordinate plane, okay? I mean, as long as you are comfortable playing with it, you will not have an issue. I see some kids from the next class have started joining. We still have 2 more minutes to go, okay? So the kids from level 1, just hold your horses for 2 more minutes, okay? We'll be done. So I see, say Anvi has joined, okay? So, yeah, just give me a minute. So here, for the first circle, my coordinates are minus 2, minus 5. So this is minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. So minus 2, minus 5. This is my coordinate of the first circle. This is circle A. And what am I doing? This is circle B, my bad. Minus 2, minus 2, minus 5. And the first one is 2, minus 3. So 2, minus 3 is somewhere here. This is circle A. So this is B. And both have the same radius. Okay, so let me just draw this circle. Now I have to find out how far. So circle B is, look at this. Here this is 2 comma minus 3 and this is minus 2 comma minus 5. So on the x-axis, how far apart they are? 2 and minus 2, that is 4. This distance is 4. So circle B is 4 units left of A. And then how far apart they are on the y-axis? This is minus 3 and this is minus 5. So circle B is 2 units below circle A. Does that make sense? Yeah. So simple thing, again, maybe I did not do a very clean drawing here, but the way you will look at it is take the equations, draw the circles, and based on the statements you have to just see how far apart the centers are. You are not going to worry about anything other than the center of the circle, okay? Because the only way you can relate them is how far apart the centers are in the left or right or above or below. Okay? Now you're talking about B, so B is on the left of A, that is one thing. All the things that we're talking about right, rule them out. And then you see that B is below A. So above ones you will strike out, and then you will see that you have very few options to deal with, and then that leads to option 3 as you all said. So that brings us to the end of the class. We will go to the next unit from next class and we'll talk about system of equations and then many more stuff related to that. With that being said, I will let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of the evening and we'll talk again next Saturday.
Have a good day, sir.
Good day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.